to go then.
All right.
So, ready when you're ready? So, I can do the countdown?
Palmy's gonna do the delicious countdown.
Okay, that's also
Gotcha
good.
this time.
Alright.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Let's go.
Oh my god,
Alright.
of course, the first thing to say.
Power plus, baby. Hold on. So we're just gonna skim through the card, and then we'll start talking about stuff. All right, we got complete chapter 3. That's actually pretty good.
Old photo and
Defeat general
glasses.
guy. Okay. Wait, we have glasses. There's glasses.
Yeah, and
okay.
old photo.
Oh, ew. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll do
least two
glasses.
people
Who
go
wants
through.
to do old photo with me? Or who wants to do the old photo instead?
I could do old photo.
Okay. How far into old photo? How far into it is old photo's like 10 or something. Isn't it?
One before glasses. I think it's 13.
Oh wow.
No, it's 13. Okay, yeah, I'll do glasses then. Calculator can be literally anyone. I could do chapter 4 if you want. Do we have what's our chapter 7?
Yep, you down?
No, we got PFD down. Ew.
I
Alright,
know. It's
Good luck,
disgusting.
Santa.
Even farther and then P down
And
Dio.
ultra rank Lackey, I think would also be one that you want to tackle.
Oh yeah. I didn't even
Okay.
see it.
Yeah,
Alright,
if you
and I
can
think-
hit Hurricane, that would be really helpful.
Yeah. All right, and I think those will be your 3 goals
there.
for the entire bingo.
I don't need Hurricane because I'll have up and away. We'll compensate this eventually,
true.
I swear.
Yeah. So yeah, essentially, I think those are your 3 only goals. No, honestly, kind of unfortunate we got P up, D down instead of P down, D up, but
So
you know.
I'm going to take that.
Which one? It takes Thunder Rage. Okay, so yeah, things like Thunder Rage, Fire Shield, Calculator, anyone can do those, I think. Actually, Avery, do you want to complete chapter 3?
That's fine.
Okay, I'll do chapter 4 stuff. So I'll grab Ice Power Calculator. Oh no, someone has to
one
do
of us
Water
can get
Stone.
Koopalid. Waterstone, oh no.
Oh,
That's
no.
not Sunta though, because he's rushing chapter 7. So
Defeat Super Blooper.
that Super Loop
That
is-
one's not hard, yeah.
that one's not that hard, but one person should go to chapter. So this is only defeat general guys, so it's not actually beat chapter 4, which is good.
Yeah, so you don't have to end on that.
Oh shoot, someone has to get Boost Portrait. Someone has to complete chapter 3. Actually, you could get Boost Portrait then
Yeah, then you could.
bow skip? Are you
Yeah,
down
bow skip.
to how good are you at bow skip, Avery?
Not that great.
Okay, do you want to switch with me then? I could do chapter 3 and bow skip, or you could also get the thing, then go re-trigger 5, then just go to 3. Yeah, sorry, also chat, I know it sounds confusing what we're doing right now, but we're just trying to figure out who's gonna do what, and then we will actually commentate. There's a lot of time at the beginning, so
Yeah, you have about 6, probably
Yeah,
8
we
or
have quite
9
a bit
minutes
of
before you have
time.
to make even your first decision, and even then.
How many? Okay, the question is how many Merlot Star Piece badges are there? I think it's just feeling fine, right?
Yes.
So who wants to grab feeling fine?
I'm going all over the place. And plus we're getting star pieces
Yeah.
through the
Yeah,
Koop-
but I'm doing chapter 4 and Koopa Koot. So I could grab
That's true.
feeling fine. Oh, it's only 5 star pieces. You can literally grab that before you finish Prologue.
It might
I might
make sense
just
for
grab them
someone
for that.
who's. Yeah, I was gonna say you have to go all the way up there anyway. So
We have Lunarstone Super Hammer. Avery, do you want to do Lunarstone Super Hammer?
Why not?
Because those two are basically like together. And then if you're doing that, can you also tackle Super Blooper, do you think?
Well, I've been doing that for like the past 2 practice blackouts.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Then you already know.
I have died.
Power Plus is a Merlot badge, but you can also just use Lemon Candy. So I'm gonna use Lemon Candy for that. Actually,
I I could get Waterstone.
Who wants to do second best?
Waterstone and Ultra Rank, or and early Lackey.
Yeah, it's gonna be silly, but I have to do it. Well, if
Honestly,
I do it, then
I could go do Waterstone.
all right. I'll do third degree guard.
Okay, can you do defeat? Actually, defeat Lava Bubble. Literally anyone can do.
That's easy.
FP plus anyone can do. Bump attack. Is that the one that Chet Rippo gives? Ugh, that's
Bump
a lot of
attack,
coins.
yeah.
That's
I
3
think it's the
times
third
64.
Yeah. So that's 3 Blacker Bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not bad.
Avery could get a lemon and cook it, but then he would also need to get the cookbook, which is kind of slow. So I'm
I'll
wondering
do
if it's
bump
worth it for
attack.
me to just. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Defeat Lava Bubble should be easy. Just Starstorm a Lava Bubble or kill it. Feeling
Yeah,
fine.
whoever
I'll just
does.
grab feeling fine.
Defeat Buzzer.
Buzzer's like an actual super free boss.
Yeah.
I would already be going through that place anyway, so.
So yeah, whoever's getting Power Plus from Anti Guy could also get Maple Shroom.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Lava Bubble, Fire Shield are both kind of just like free goals. What happened to base DLX? You know, that's a very good question. I also miss base DLX. I think I could grab Boo's Portrait. No, I feel like it's just Avery. When you do Chapter 3, just grab Boo's Portrait. Like when you get Super Boots, go grab Boo's Portrait, and then skip Bow. That's gonna be your strat, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take me about an hour to get everything down.
No, you can get Boost Portrait and then retrigger 5, and then just enter Tubba Castle.
Yeah.
And that'll
if you do
retrigger
that,
3.
you can skip Blue, but you can skip Bow Skip.
You can skip Bow Skip. Bow Skip.
You can skip Bow Skip, yeah. Bow Skip,
It's the new
skip.
meta.
Alright, so I guess.
Alright, and then I'll do Power Plus and Maple Shroom.
Yeah, and then we can all mark like the rest.
Yeah, defeat Lava Bubble should be easy.
Well, okay, so what about Waterstone?
Fire Shield, Waterstone. Avery, do you want to grab Waterstone or should I grab Waterstone?
That's a pretty long goal for the record.
Yeah, that is actually pretty long. I know
Yeah.
that's a pretty long goal. Actually, maybe wait, Simta, why don't you do that and then grab Lackey and just do Chapter 7, and then one of us could do third degree card instead.
Yeah.
I'll do third degree card.
Okay, that's fine. Third degree card is actually pretty easy, honestly. So yeah.
I'm gonna be fighting not a lot of things, but I'll get the 15 FBP.
Probably Fire Shield. One of us will get. We'll figure it out. All right.
Yeah, one of us will get FP plus something. That'll happen. Okay.
I'll take FP plus so I can LZS it. All
Hey, I
right.
want LZS, or I want the swag LZS too.
All right. So now that we have our stuff figured out, I guess we can talk a little bit about Paper Mario. So first things first is we have the first like 20-ish minutes is we do a prologue. So prologue is just we have to do it every single time. So it's kind of a way for runners to figure out their route and the rows they're doing. I'm gonna grab 5-star pieces here, I think. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing for the first, however many minutes it's been. 9 minutes, yeah. Things are actually going to start happening now. So we have a couple like mini bosses that we have to fight. So we're just going to be doing those.
Yeah, and everyone's routes are going to be more or less the same until they'll start breaking up a little bit later after around the time they get to chapter 5, I would say.
Yeah, basically. For the first probably like 35 to 40 minutes, we're going to be doing similar things, a little bit different here and there, but mostly the same. So yeah, one thing to note, the main form of movement in this game is spinning. So if you hit the Z button, it's only in this game. They didn't bring it back in any of the other future Paper Mario games for some reason. Is you can spin. No, Kenshi Koopa actually is a goal that can show up, but it is not on this card. He's actually a really easy fight, and usually when you see him, it's like a pretty free goal. If you see him, it's just like, oh, Kenshi Koopa, easy goal. But we kind of changed up the algorithm a little bit, so
Yeah, it used to weigh a lot heavier, so the other goals would be pretty much free in comparison to defeat Kenshi Koopa, which is free. So that whole entire row would be basically ruined. But that's fixed now.
Ah.
And if you see...
What am I doing? I forgot how to play this game. He's pretty difficult casually, but there's a way to cheese him that we do. Hello,
Because it's fast and safe.
Oh no.
Yeah, generally
forgot how
at
to- I just forgot how to
Bingos, you're like level 4 max.
Yeah, pretty much.
And some goals are like defeat Master 3, which is arguably
The hardest boss in the game.
hardest boss. I'd say second. Final Bowser is
I
rough.
tried earlier.
Yeah, Master 3 is really hard.
Master 2 isn't bad. Master 3 is
Master
pretty
2 is doable if you have the right setup, but Master 3, like, you need to like really know what you're doing.
Kenshi Koopa is weak to sleep.
Yeah,
So
so you
as
can use
start
hard.
with
Lullaby.
Lullaby.
So.
Yeah. But so yeah, he goes Super Saiyan. It's crazy.
Alright, nobody forget to equip Power Jump.
I'm
Thank you.
checking.
Just making
Oh,
sure.
no, I died. Alright.
I love how all three of us marked FP+.
Because FP Plus is so easy.
So you guys gonna be unmarking things as you find them? Is that how this
Yes.
gonna work?
Yeah, that's how it's
Okay.
gonna work. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, sorry, I kind of got distracted, but the main form of movement in this game is spinning. So if you hit the Z button, Mario will do a little spin, and then afterwards you'll see us jump out of it. The jumping is to cancel a like ending spin animation. So it's the fastest form of movement. So that's kind of how we're going to be moving throughout the game. And then later we're going to get a badge called Speedy Spin, which will increase our movement speed by, I think, like 25% or something like that. So it's a really good badge that you'll be seeing later.
Yeah, it's the fastest form of movement in the game.
So I'm probably a little bit behind because I had to get the star pieces, but not a big deal.
You're gonna lose. No.
No.
Oh no, I only have 1 HP. What am I gonna do?
Close call strats.
So they didn't get close call. Oh no.
Well, then you're screwed.
It's because Bingo is legit, Max. You can't sleep through Bingo.
I may find a way to.
Oh god.
Are any of you skipping Lucky Star? Just
I don't think we have the. I don't think we're gonna be able to. We were definitely considering it, but we have
It's
too much
unfortunate.
like stuff all over the place. Dude, I'm literally like
messed up
all
on
in
my
chapter 4. Oh shoot! How do you do? Do I even need to go to chapter 5? I want to go to defeating general guys is gonna be really hard without star spirits.
that is true.
Yeah, it's rough.
I don't really want to beat 5 though. I'll figure it out.
You have whiteout and you take a lot of wackos. I don't
I
know
will-
why I read the
yeah,
start
I'll have
piece.
a lot of wackos. I'll have I think I might go grab the life stream in chapter 5. And maybe the life stream in chapter 2. I think I'm gonna fight Electro Grouper. So I can go get the
Well, you have to find him anyway.
Yeah. Wait, do I do?
Yeah, glasses.
You right. I forgot about that. Oh shoot, what are all my goals? Oh, I need to give him a life rune? Man, I need to trigger chapter 3? Oh my god, dude, this sucks.
This is what happens every single Paper Mario.
Oh
Like
no.
halfway through the bingo, we realize what we actually have to do.
Yeah, routing in this game can be pretty difficult because there are certain preset things in the game that will trigger events in the story. And there are certain ones, like entering the mansion in Chapter 3, that will trigger once, but not only the first time you do it. So what Ice is going to have to do is enter the mansion, go all the way to the mansion just to enter it and leave so that he can enter it later without re-triggering Chapter 3. So that's kind of annoying.
Oh, I need 4 whackers just to sell.
I know, right? You should honestly, yeah, you should probably do that like immediately, I guess.
Yeah, I was
Like,
going
right when you
to.
do blast skip.
Do I need to sell
Oh, I need the tree star piece. I almost forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me, guys.
Get the tree star piece.
Thanks, dude.
Get the other tree star piece.
I'll get that one. Yeah, I honestly think this will be fine because I don't have to backtrack to what's it called? Shooting Star Summit. Wait, I have to go to Shooting Star Summit anyway.
Yeah.
God, this is I suck at routing. Oh my god.
Yeah, and don't forget about hammer throw for anyone fighting Electro Blooper.
God, all right. I've already made a couple mistakes, but you know that's fine. Oh, well. Yeah, what's up, Nadrag?
Nadrag.
Wait, Simpa, do you want Avery to do Old Photo instead, since he'll be fighting Electro Blooper?
Avery, can you handle? Well,
I feel like Avery has a lot of goals right now. Here, Avery, I'll take Boo's Portrait. No, that's stupid, because you're gonna get Boo's Portrait. You just have to skip Bo. That doesn't make any sense. This is a lot harder to route than two-person bingo. Okay.
Getting it optimal anyway.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god, I don't know how to play this game.
we'll be fine.
Alright, I'll grab Hammer Throw, because Hammer Throw is a really good badge.
is relax.
Thank you.
If you die, it's not the end of the world. If you delete the letter, it is not the end of the world. Even that means bad.
Alright. I definitely didn't need to collect starter pieces, but you know, whatever.
Yo, it's good, Nadrag. Thanks for asking, man.
So, well, I can't speak for the other two, but I'm almost done with Prologue. And it gets a little tiny bit faster, but it won't get fast, per se, until after we get Speedy Spin. I would give you an estimate, but I actually don't have any source of time up.
Yeah, actually, same, because I forgot to start a timer.
Avery.
Yeah, so the objective here is all three of us are going to work together to fill out all 25 goals on this card.
Yeah, between the three of them, they all have to be completed. Doesn't matter who does what, as long as they all get completed.
So the goals that are on the card, to explain a little bit more about how Paper Mario Bingo works. So the goals that we have are badges, key items, regular items, and defeating enemies and completing chapters. So those are kind of the 5 main types of goals that are present. Also, a certain amount of FP or BP or HP. That's another goal. So like at least 15 BP is a goal that you can get. So
At
for
least
example, Power
25
Plus.
SP and 25 HP.
Yeah. So for example, Power Plus is a badge that we're gonna have to collect. Calculator is a key item that you can get. Same with things like glasses, the water stone, old photo. But one of the stipulations about having the key item is that you have to keep the key item in your inventory. So something like the calculator is an item you can pick up, but then you're supposed to give that to another NPC, and he'll give you something back. If I were to get the calculator and then give that to the NPC, I will lose the calculator, which means I will no longer have that item, which means that goal will no longer be completed. So there are certain key items and that can cause issues with the storyline triggers. So one example is Boo's Portrait. So the Boo's Portrait is a key item you get in Chapter 3, and you're supposed to use it to get Bo, which is a partner. So if you get Bo, then that means you can't get the Boo's Portrait anymore. So if Avery were to want to get Boo's Portrait, it means he can't get Bo, which means he needs to do some weird stuff to get around that requirement to beat Chapter 3, and you'll be seeing him do that later.
Yep. So coming up here is the first glitch they're gonna be doing in the run called Black Skip. So basically, what you're gonna see Sunset and Avery do it here first. They're going to be spinning and hammering with an NPC, this toad that's right up against the wall. That lets you get out of bounds, and then you can fall and land back in bounds on a seam, which is out of bounds, and then fall again, and just the right way to land on another seam, and then fall and get behind the black toads that are blocking you from leaving Toad Town.
It's about as stupid as it sounds.
Yeah. And you can sometimes getting trolled a little bit by the toad.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that green toad is completely RNG on whether he will stay there or move or cooperate. It's really dumb.
Yep. Sometimes he likes to walk up to the edge, then immediately turn around, and if that happens, getting out of bounds is frame perfect.
Where can I get a mushroom?
Anywhere.
You're right.
Easiest place would have been back in Prologue in the tree.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that. Getting things in Prologue is the hardest. Okay. Getting things in Prologue is really hard because you're not thinking about that yet.
You're still
so
trying
you
to
realize
route.
you're gonna need it. Yeah. Please do.
Reminder to get Attack FXB
Thank you.
for the fans.
Thank you for I actually did it just now.
And equip it right away.
Oh, I forgot to equip it.
Alright, I'm getting trolled by Black Skip again.
Oof.
There we go. Okay, that should be fine. But imagine that doing that trick means that you'll be able to get back in front of him. Yeah, so by entering this loading zone for the first time, so something that Jacob mentioned earlier is storyline triggers. So entering certain rooms, picking up certain items will progress the story to certain points in the game. So entering that loading zone behind the Black Toads for the first time will advance the story to a post-prologue state. So basically, the game will think oh, you are now in Chapter 1, so you have completed the prologue. So the Black Toads will be gone, basically.
Pretty sure it doesn't actually advance it until you enter
Really?
Koopa Village. Yeah, because I've gone back and the toads are still there.
Wait, the toads are still there? I could have sworn they weren't there anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you go back and the toads are still there.
Never mind, I completely lied to you. Entering Koopa Village for the first time will advance the story. Is there a mushroom in here? There is a mushroom. Okay, I'll grab that. Is it a maple shroom? That's a maple shroom. Okay.
I accidentally fought Fuzzy, so...
Oof.
Where can I get a maple? Oh.
Fletch Fletcher.
What the heck, hello? Alright, I got a Koopa leaf, by the way. So I have 1 gold done, just saying.
Killing it.
Yes, let's go, dude. First goal done. Where can I get a maple syrup? What's the fastest maple
Chapter Chapter 5, I think you could buy
Oh, there's one in
in
chapter. There's one in chapter
this-
4. I'm dumb. There's one in chapter
Yeah, that
4.
one's it.
Literally on the way to Anti-Guy and Calculator. I low-key kind of want to beat chapter 5, but I also kind of don't. What do you think, Jacob?
For beating General Guy.
And Lantern Ghost.
And Lantern Ghost.
Yeah, because I need Wyatt.
Doing that with... what are you going to have at that point? When you
Nothing.
get there? Nothing.
Yeah, you're not gonna have anything. I say do it just with a star piece, a star.
The star power.
spirits.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's probably worth it.
Yeah.
So right now I'm gonna start the Koopa Coop favor. That old man,
I have no idea.
he's
Okay,
very
he
lazy.
definitely bounced 10 times. Oh no. Okay, thank God. I literally didn't see his last jump.
Dude, that was clutch.
Okay.
Alright, so
That
Koopa
was
Coop
almost
is
really
an old
bad.
Koopa, and he wants you to do all these favors around the entire planet for him.
Wait, I thought
And-
Avery was doing old photo. Because
No,
he's going to
I thought I was
chapter
keeping
3.
it.
No, because Avery's going to chapter 3 and beating Electro Blooper.
Oh,
So
well,
he should do old photo. Avery, does that sound good to you?
That's fine.
Okay, cool. You can do
well,
do all
I'm the
the
sole
just,
credit.
just do all the Koopa Koop favors after you beat Electro Blooper.
And if I'm done early, I'll just... I don't know what I'll do.
You'll do something. I don't know.
I'll do golden pegs or something.
You can do all the like miscellaneous goals, like maybe third degree card, like save third degree card for the end, I think, and maybe like defeat Super Blooper for the end. You know, those types of things.
Yeah, goals that anyone can do.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get this LZS for FP+.
I would do
The
it
numbers
after I get
besides
Bummer.
our- the numbers besides our names are the amount of goals we're doing.
Yeah.
It
But we
looks
might
super
change it up
skewed,
a
but
little bit. Yeah.
yeah. I'm getting enough P+ now, so Ice can't steal it from me.
Ah, no, dude.
Everyone trying to
Also, I grabbed another. Oh,
Oh
Avery,
yeah,
you grabbed-
loading zone storage. Okay, so what they're doing right
Oh,
now,
yeah, go ahead.
if you, whenever you touch a loading zone, there is one frame where you can, the game doesn't actually let you take the loading zone until you've been on the ground for 2 frames.
Dude, I'm bad.
And so the first frame, you can jump and continue jumping, and you can use that to skew your angle enough, and the game keeps track of that angle. And so if you
Ice, you can
skew it
handle it.
enough,
Alright, I'll do
Yep,
it.
so if you skew your angle enough, you can actually, when you enter the next loading zone, spawn so skewed that you're out of bounds, and then you'll start falling, and then eventually the game will put you up, kind of like in Black Toad Skip, and then you'll land up top where FP Plus is. It looks like it's frame perfect though, 30 FPS game. So
Also, your control stick has to be neutral when you do the jump.
Yes.
That's really important and kind of stupid aspect
Yeah.
of it.
so you're basically going back and forth between pressing A and whichever direction you need to go, then going back to neutral over and over again. And
So
if
like
you mess
that.
it up once, if you mess it up once,
So that's pretty much what it looks like. And so that let me fall out of bounds. And so while I was out of bounds, I was able to maneuver Mario in such a way that when I shot back up, I landed on top of that building thing, and that let me get FP+.
Avery, can you clear FP+?
Yeah, 'cause we have that. Also, Avery, you grabbed a Koopa Leaf, right? Because you need one for Koopa Tea?
I'll do it right.
Why was that so scary? I don't know why that Koopa saw me. He usually leaves you alone, but that one was out for blood.
I forgot to hit the block! Yo, when's the last time you forgot to hit the block?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's not a big deal. It's... This fight's
just
easy
a slow
anyway.
fight.
Oh no, I missed the block on the bomb. Wow.
Uh,
Whatever I do. That's basically what happened. Alright, oops, oh.
I probably should explain that. Or Jacob, can you do it? I think
Oh yeah,
you're
Jake
which part?
Staircase skip?
like,
yes.
yeah,
So now what they're doing is staircase skip. So essentially they jump up to the top of the stairs, and then what you're able to do is jump down, then back up, then back down to kind of maneuver around the collision, and that lets you just fall straight down to through the floor onto a seam, and then you can jump in just the right way to land up top. Technically, what the door they're going through is the one at the top. But they still come out the bottom door because
it starts a cutscene.
yeah, it's a cutscene, and so that's scripted. And so it lets you skip the pit that you would fight, where you normally have to fight 3 Koopas and grab the key. And we're doing this all to get Bombette. That is the only reason to come to Chapter 1.
And Cooper, but the only reason to get Cooper is to get Bombette.
True.
Poor thing.
There is a trick to
I guess
skip
in my
Cooper
case-
and get Bombette, but it's TAS only.
Yeah, it's really
In my
stupid.
case,
It
I guess I'll
involves
get Cooper.
doing frame or 30 like more than 30 frame perfect jumps while on a very small, almost pixel perfect seam without being able to see Mario. So it's pretty viable.
Yeah,
I feel.
it's not gonna happen.
If you get a video of you pulling it off, I don't know, I'll do something. Oh, yeah.
You heard it here first. If you pull off Cooper skip,
RTA.
Jacob will give you will do something.
You
yeah,
know
RTA.
it. Yeah, RTA, not TAS.
Avery, can you unmark FP plus?
Because we have it.
Yep, so now they have Bombette. Peace now from Chapter 1. That was the only reason to come into the fortress.
Oh, that bomb.
Well, along with a few other bingo goals. But... No, I think that was the only reason to go
By
to
the
the
way,
fortress.
whoever's doing at least 15 BP, next time you level up, make sure you level up BP so you can use Chet Rippo. Or Rip Cheetah, whatever his name. I don't remember which is which. I never remember.
Chet Rippo, Rip Cheeto, I don't know.
Yeah, one is Santa's gonna be using
I think
both.
it's
of them, so.
both, yeah.
Do I have a fire flower? I do not. I'll just rage out these guys.
I'm gonna grab this just in case.
I mean, you're
Wanna
gonna need
trade?
more for Sweetie Spin. He's gonna get friggin' 4 whack-a-bumps.
Like, that's just a cell.
Yeah, right.
Oh, coming up.
For chapter 6.
Oh yeah, explain log skip because that was
Yeah,
important.
log skip. So log skip is coming up, and so this is gonna use this is also gonna use loading zone storage, but kind of in a different way. This lets them skip the logs that are blocking them from continuing on to Chapter 2.
Which is why it's called log skip.
Yep. So the way it works is you get out of bounds the same way you did with the Toad, just different NPC. And then you need to fall in just a way that you come back up out of bounds.
Nice, dude.
Above a loading zone, since loading zones extend upward forever. And then after you store the loading zone, you need to maneuver in just the way. Maneuver in just the way to skew your angle enough again
I'm holding.
that you can fall out of bounds. And yep, as you can see, Avery just did it. And I have a
That
little
was
bit
really scary.
of something.
If you can't tell, loading zone storage is a very broken thing in this game. It allows us
Very
to do,
broken.
like, out of balance and just loading zone storage lets us do a lot of skips and a lot of, like, really weird things in this game. You can do one to skip getting Bo. You can do it, to skip Cooper, but, that one's pass only, but you can do it. There's a lot of applications to skip things, basically.
And even some tricks, like you might be familiar with Blue House Skip. If that wasn't possible the way that it's done, you could also use LZS for that.
LZS to skew out of bounds. Or you could use an NPC push, or NPC clip, which is what we called, an NPC pushing you out of bounds, like with Blackout skip or log skip.
Yep.
I love the unskippable train cutscene.
I know, right? Imagine if that was skippable. Yay, I got log skip first try. This is the
Okay,
run.
I'm gonna
Remember to get the
save
seeds.
because I'm
Remember
gonna
to
do
get the seeds, by
something.
the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something just for style, and if I actually get it, there's a chance I could delete a letter, and I
Which
don't
is
want to
bad.
do that.
Avery, you
It's
have to go for at
unlikely
least
that I
once,
get
by
it.
the way.
What?
You have to go for the letter LZS at least once, by the way.
I was planning on doing it anyway.
Oh, dude, should I do the slide LZS? They're using my audio. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna ride the slide. It's like back, so I'll just do it. Show it off.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about, so
It's the one where you LZS into the slide. Do you not know that one?
no, I don't.
Oh man, it's a really good. You know what I'm talking about, right, Jacob?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I think I'll do it and then just ride the slide to cancel it.
I nearly got up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Good. You do know what I'm talking about.
So right here, coming up, is going to be a nice LZS. It saves about 20 minutes. Aw.
Probably saves like
I'm gonna
7 seconds if you get it
I'm going
first
to do it one
try.
more try.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't even. It maybe saves like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know,
it's over.
man. It's
The time you take to do the jumps, because that's.
hey,
slower than
man. You. I don't know, man.
It's only hard because of that drop.
I got it. Yes, I got it first
Yo.
try, dude.
You actually did.
I did it, dude. All right.
Just what? I don't hear anything.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. What's sliding? That saves time, by the way. Very important that I do that.
Oh, hey
I
Jaycock.
should also.
You want to explain what I just did?
Oh, did you just get it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So Santa is doing early seed. Sorry, I looked away from
Yeah,
the screen. Yeah,
it's
okay.
really sweet.
So Santa just did early seed. There is a gap in the wall there. The collision there is very imperfect, and so if you use, okay, I won't get too technical into it, but essentially you can do movement to clip through that gap and land out of bounds, and then jump back out of bounds and get over to the seed. And that lets you get the seed before you get paracarry, and it saves probably, I think it saves about a minute.
Yeah, it
I
saves a
was
minute
one jump
without
away,
speed
dude.
Yeah, when you don't
Oh
have
my
speed.
god. Okay.
Because
That's 8.
otherwise you have to get paracarried and backtrack all the way back to that seed, because you never come back to this area. Generally.
I almost deleted the letter, so I tried to stop myself and then missed the final jump. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. All right, and that obnoxious sliding sound effect is now gone. I just wanted to do that for fun. Wait, why is it not
Yeah,
gone?
check. Oh, okay, see ya.
Oh, well, that's not good. It should disappear eventually.
Did you just ruin your audio?
No. I think it doesn't disappear when you like. Oh, it stopped. Okay.
Oh,
Got
okay,
it.
cool. Yeah, go back to early seed. It's actually really notorious for being super finicky. Like, it's easy to do, and it's easy to comprehend, but in practice, it's just really, really, really picky.
Sometimes it just doesn't work, and you're like, why didn't that work? And it's like, I don't know. It just didn't feel like it.
Yeah,
It's
they
a-
do
it's
the
a
same
pretty big
thing that
run killer.
works.
Yeah, in non-bingo categories, it's a pretty big run killer.
As you can tell, we take bingos very seriously in this community.
No memes at all.
Yeah.
No, all business.
Dude, look at this optimal, like, okay, when I talk to Parakeet, I move to his left, so I have less distance.
Oh my
to
god.
cover. That was pretty optimal.
I was autopiloted, and I looked at my inventory. I have like 6 whackers.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry to whack
Blue
all
House-
over stuff
okay,
there.
so, Jacob, you want to explain Blue House Skip?
Yes. Okay. So Blue House Skip is coming up. This is one of the biggest skips in the game. Lets you skip chapters. Well, the way it's used is lets you skip chapters 2, 3, 4, and part of 5. So the way that the collision works with angled, it's really weird the way angled collision works. Essentially, there's a 1-frame window where you can jump into the side of the house and then jump again, and there's no collision for the roof because there was no need to be, you know. So basically, what you can do is jump into the house, jump again, and get inside the house, and then go down the pipe and skip straight to chapter 5 from here.
And you'll see that in a little bit. First, we have to buy the badge Speedy Spin, which we'll be doing right now. There's a 75% chance that the badge is there, and a
It's not you cry.
25% chance that it's not there. And if it's not there, then you're just sad because RNG decided to say no you.
It's very tragic.
Yeah, world record is a 9th try Speedy Spin by our very own Cintafoot.
Hello.
He was, yeah, so if Speedy Spin is not
Okay.
here, you have to go away, you have to go 2 screens away to reload the badge shop. So like you see on my screen, I didn't get Speedy Spin, so now I have to
Oof.
leave. I have to go 2 screens away, and that will reset the shop. So Cinta had to do this 9 times in a row.
Yeah, there are 4 possible badges that can be there at this point in the story, and so there's a 75% chance, 3 out of 4 chance that the badge you need will be there.
So that was a 1 in 4. Oh, nice. Okay, I did not get it second try. So
Oh,
now
no.
we go again.
Yo.
Each time you don't get it is about 27-ish seconds lost. 23 maybe? 20-something seconds lost. So, you know, it's really, it's really awesome when you're on a good run and you lose like a minute
Oh,
because
it's my
you don't.
favorite.
It gets pretty
Oh,
hype.
oh, there it is. Okay, it is there. No, what? Hello? Give me this badge. God.
No, you can't have it.
I hope I
Alright.
mathed right, by the way.
So yeah, now you can see I'm spinning a lot faster. Avery, are you picking up Thunder Rage right now?
I did.
You got it? Okay, good.
And that's the
Alright, second try.
Ah, no. Alright. I got it like 5th try? I don't know. I wasn't counting.
Hello.
Yes, buy your
Yeah,
badges.
yeah, this is Blue House Skip.
That is
Ooh,
a
that's
frame perfect trick, and it is very hard.
Yes.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Some people, it depends on the person, but sometimes it takes people hours just to even get the jump the first time.
Alright, do you want to explain power bounces, aka the
Yes.
greatest mechanic of this game?
Greatest. All right, so in an effort to prevent you from being able to infinitely power bounce any enemy to death, since you can keep doing it theoretically as many times as you want, they decided to cap you, which is fine. The problem is they decided to randomly decide what you get capped at. So for Blooper, and it's different for each enemy, Blooper is pretty generous. It lets you get at least 8, but theoretically, it could be as high as 101. You're never going to see that. I think the record...
The max
does anyone
record
have it higher than
is
20?
20.
Okay. Which I believe... Does anyone have it besides me and Red Falcon?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay.
I might
Yeah, there've
mess
been a
up.
few people who've gotten 20.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So you can see
what-
there... Okay,
Huh?
good.
Oh, you can go.
I was just gonna
Dude!
say, ideally
oh my
for this
God.
fight, yeah, since power bouncing is 3
okay.
FP. Oh no, what happened?
I'm just really bad at video games. That's what happened. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
and
just gonna
the
use
power
my Thunderbolt. I
bounces-
don't even care.
Yeah, the power bounces eventually get down to being a 2-frame window, so not quite frame perfect, very doable. But you
Except
definitely have to
unless you're
focus.
me, then it's just bad.
Hey, Thunderbolt backup, you got this.
I was like, this guy has like 5 HP left. I'm just gonna kill him. Right.
Yeah,
so
ideally
that's
you'll get at least a
5.
13 and a 12 cap, and then you can also shell shot, and then that's your 9 FP, and he dies. He has 30 HP.
Oh, by the way, we're
so-
in chapter 5 now, so like,
Yes.
if you're trying to keep up, like, just
Yeah, we skipped basically half the game
yeah.
with a single, well, 2 jumps.
Are you guys getting sushi?
Yeah, because me and Avery are going to chapter 3.
And I have to get Waterstone.
Spencer is doing 90%.
Wait, I
Okay,
don't need.
Waterstone. You what?
I technically don't need sushi, but I don't know why I wouldn't get her.
Yeah, because once you get Waterstone, you do early Lackey.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, I'm
is
just
a
gonna
nice
grab her.
thing.
Just in case.
Alright, I'm gonna sleep because I need the FP for something I'm doing later. Also, Abe, remember to sleep so you have FP for the Dark Keepers.
Oh yeah, and you
So
guys are all
in
beating
case you get bodied.
5, right?
What?
You guys are all beating 5, right?
Undetermined.
Early centering 5.
Yes.
Okay,
Considering
so
we all already entered 5.
yep. So the next skip, chapter 5 is a pretty broken chapter, as you'll see.
Is anyone? I don't know if anyone's doing. Oh no, yeah, Senta's gonna be doing Yoshi's.
I'm bum rushing to chapter 7.
Yeah, just get to 7 so you can get PFP down.
Yep, so they're going to be doing, it's kind of 2 tricks combined into one, Raph skip and Yoshi skip. So what you can do is you can get out of bounds with Paracarry, and then jump around the loading zone that you'd normally come out of after you talk to Raphael the Raven. And then you can fall out of bounds, get around the lava, and get straight to the volcano.
And when we say get out of bounds with
Like so.
Paracarry, we mean literally just use Paracarry and you get out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's Japanese
is
only
the
to
game.
do that method. If you're playing on English, you have to jump up the tree, which is sort of dumb.
Yeah,
This
they
is
fixed
set
that
up.
later.
I
Dumb over the
know
years,
that.
but
There's like a weird method that like works, kind of. And it's really weird, and I don't
Sometimes.
remember it.
Yep. And then there's a really tight cycle that something's going to be going for here.
is
Or-
this time?
It's like
it's pretty tight. I mean, it's not
I
the
mean, I've
tightest
it's
in
missed
the
not
it,
world.
honestly.
No.
you missed it. Wow. That's
Oh,
nice.
okay, not
Yeah,
now. Oh,
Um,
glow
so
jump. I don't
something
even
that,
want to explain this. I don't want anyone to explain this. It just happens. I'm gonna go until I
Glow
get
jump?
it. Glower jump. So
Alright,
if
here
you
you can see.
jump in the
Okay.
right position, there's like no wall. If I can get it. So if you see that little, these right here, that's normally a wall, but it doesn't extend all the way up. So if you jump in the right way, and if I'm not bad and keep walking off. This seems like no time, by the way. I just want to show it off.
It seems like I thought it saved like
There we
7
go.
seconds.
It
or
saves a
something
good
like
bit of time if you get it like first or second try.
So
Yo,
now
when
I'm
you
here,
grab fire
and I could
shield-
just go down there.
that. Nice.
It skips like the zip line. That's it.
Yeah, and by the way, Ice is going a different direction than Avery and Senta because, like I mentioned earlier, he needs to enter the mansion in chapter 3, which is where this pipe that he's unlocking will take him. And that way he can enter chapter 3 later without triggering the chapter story, like story-wise. That's the only reason you're going there right now, right?
Yes. Because I think Avery is going to get Boo's portrait to get super boots. Oh, I almost missed that. That would have been really bad. But like actually that would have been terrible. Oh, I got a power block. That's completely useless. to
That's
me.
actually really good. Oh,
It's actually
okay.
kind of useless to me. So then Avery, you're gonna get Boost portrait and then either do bow skip or re-trigger 5 and then go into Tubba's Castle. Is that your plan?
I'm gonna re-trigger 5
Okay, re-triggering 5 is a good idea.
because I am bad at
Dude, relatable.
I should upgrade Bob Bet now, right, for the moles?
Probably, yeah. That'd be a
Yeah,
good idea.
that's the no peach warp route. So
Alright, so I know I was in chapter 5, but I wasn't really a big fan of chapter 5. I've always been a personal fan of chapter 3. So I'm gonna go check out this really scary mansion. It's pretty cool. Never mind, this mansion sucks. I'm gonna go back to 5.
5.
Dang.
Don't you agree, Jacob? Chapter 3 is just terrible. Chapter 5 is
it's
really
just
good.
yeah. I don't know what you were thinking going to chapter 3. Man.
Yeah, seriously, that was a huge waste of time. Like, oh my god.
I know, right?
So
Dude,
okay,
Magma's so much cooler than a house.
that was actually necessary for me to go there. Jacob explained already, but oh, by the way, there are 2
Everyone can
sushis
go,
that exist
sorry.
in this game. Just want to point that out.
Yep, Sushi's on screen.
Hey, that looks familiar. Wasn't Colorado getting attacked earlier? Yeah, whatever.
He never
sucks.
learns.
So
Yeah,
something
it
really
is
dumb and
unfortunately
probably not
really
even worth
quiet.
commentating.
What?
Oh, you could just if you
I messed this up.
detonate bomb
actually.
at the right time,
Oh, how did I
then
mess that up?
she could stand under the lava. That's something
Yeah.
just minor. Try to go for this. I'll probably shack it. Yeah.
Okay, that was the jankest Yoshi skip I've ever done, but it worked, so I don't care.
So right there, I skipped having to push a block for a year and a half.
Yep.
And one time in Glitchless, I was like legit like 20 minutes behind, and I'm like, dude, I'm not pushing this block, and I just like flare there. I was like, I don't care, dude.
Yep. Just lets you just barely clip into where the loading zone is.
Big
I
hug.
messed up because I didn't.
Oh
hit
yeah.
it.
Also, we don't need to fight the boss here. Sometimes just gonna skip the boss. You can use an NPC. Just clip out of bounds with Colorado, spin and hammer, and then fall down below to the loading zone, past where you beat him.
I
That's
think
also
I'm,
a reason why we get speedy spin.
I think I'm just gonna get the Ultra Hammer and then leave. Because I don't know if I want
Everybody's
to
about to do
beat
the same thing.
5. Do I want to beat 5? I don't know if I'm beating 5 still.
How am I gonna beat the moles? I'm actually genuinely.
Starstorm
Curious.
Powerbomb.
Yeah,
Starstorm Powerbomb,
Powerbomb.
Starstorm Powerbomb, level up, Starstorm Powerbomb, Starstorm Powerbomb.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm basically doing 80%. I just
The
realized
last
that.
one, like start with the top left one, and then go clockwise, and then the last
Yeah.
one you can just first strike with the hammer, and then bomb
Oh,
or hammer, I think.
Alright, I don't think we
Because
explained
the
this
bottom
one.
left is just one mole.
Yeah, so sorry, there's been a lot of
Top left
stuff
is
that's
one more.
happening
Oh,
in
yeah.
terms of glitches. So
Yeah, ice is basically just
Sacrifice.
jumping around, jumping around the lava or the
Yeah.
with the wall
I
here.
didn't really want to do that anyway. That puzzle was really hard, so. Oh, Sims is gonna do a really hard puzzle in Chapter 7. He's gonna have to figure out which one's the real Cooper. That one's
Oh,
just
no, it's
rough.
P up,
I
T
hope you
down.
figure it out. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I mean, I knew that going in, but I completely forgot. Well, I could just up, and away the club is, and Duplo Ghost.
Yeah,
and...
you can.
Oh, I don't have to fight the Duplo Ghost. Yeah, unfortunately.
Nothing exciting about these cutscenes.
Dude, do I just?
What?
I feel like beating 5 is gonna be really slow, but I also think I want Star Power to beat General Guy. You know?
I mean, otherwise you're gonna.
Did anyone get Fire Shield, by the way?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, I got Fire Shield, so mark that off.
Hey, Rick, can you take over Old Photo officially?
Can you mark old photo as your goal? And also unmark Fire Shield because I got Fire Shield.
Yeah, it looks
Alright, I'm
like
just gonna
we're
beat
dumping a
5.
lot of work onto Avery, but the stuff
His
we have
goals
to
are
do takes a
pretty-
long time.
Yeah. I feel like I don't need to beat Chapter 5, but I'm gonna beat Chapter 5 just because it's a good idea.
I always get the most goals anyway, so.
You're
Most
carrying
of them are
us.
just easy ones.
It is so much nicer than 2 people doing a blackout.
Ugh.
Yeah, 2 people doing a blackout is definitely harder, but like I think it's easier to route, if that makes sense.
Yeah, easier to route for sure.
It's easier to route, but harder. Just like, yeah. One time I did one with Butter. I think I did like, I think he ended up doing like 8 or 9 goals, and I did 16 or 17, and we both finished at the same time.
Yeah, you were both grinding for the last
Yeah,
goal.
we were both
was
grinding the
Fruit,
last
which is
goal.
which is complete RNG.
But yeah, it ended up being like working out really well.
And you got like.
Oh my god, I need to do glasses. It's gonna
I
suck.
know.
Glasses is gonna take
This is
me
what
like
I was
8
talking
hours,
about.
dude.
Oh, everything just
Took me
hits you.
5
in the
years.
end. Well, not the end, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's kind of how bingo goes in this game. You have not. A
Um,
lot of the time, you just have nothing.
That's
in it.
actually a really good question, Nadarag. There are events that will actually regress. So it won't progress, it'll regress your story back to a previous point. So in Chapter 4, there are a bunch of key items that you're supposed to pick up. and some of those key items will actually put my story back into chapter 4. So I just beat 5, but once I beat a certain chapter, I'll be back in chapter. Once I do a certain thing, I'll be back in chapter 4.
Yeah, and speaking of triggers, for some reason, you're not considered to be in a post-chapter 5 state
Oh
after
man,
you beat Lava Piranha. You have to give this vase to Colorado to be considered after chapter 5.
it's pretty great.
I've
Yeah.
wasted many minutes doing that, or
Yeah.
not doing it,
Yeah, trying to get some post chapter 5 badge shop badges.
and they
Do
just
we have
never
any
show up.
bad shop stuff? I don't think we do, which is kind of funny.
No,
Cindy,
we
you
don't.
got the Ultra Stone, right?
No? Oh, I didn't. Well, okay, I could re-trigger.
I guess that'll be your last thing.
I can go back. I could
You
re-trigger it
can.
right now.
But if you do that, then you're going to be back in 5, so you'd have to beat 5 again. So do
Yeah,
it
okay, yeah, I'll
after
do that
chapter
later.
7 stuff.
hmm
So that'll basically be your
Yeah.
last goal, I guess, at this point.
Hey, don't you guys love autopiloted?
Yes.
It almost doesn't matter though.
I mean, yeah, it's not
There we go.
that big of a deal. You're just going to have to re-trigger 5 at some point.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of those
Hey, you
like
guys
things,
get to
like
see.
a minor routing mistake like that. He just forgot to go get one key item, but because of that, he's gonna have to, like, way later into the run, re-trigger chapter 5 or a previous chapter, and then go watch this cutscene to then finish his last goal. Because if he doesn't now, then he will be reverted back to like before beating chapter 5. So he'd have to beat chapter 5 again, which would be a big waste of time.
Yeah. In short, I'm dumb. My bad.
Okay. I just kind of thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel he didn't do that.
It would have been better if I actually got inside the loading zone and I left.
Like if you'd messed
Oh
it
yeah,
up.
yeah, you can mess up.
Yeah, if I
Oh,
messed it
okay.
up and I just left.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Dude, what if
Yes.
entering that loading zone triggered the ravens to follow you, and you didn't have to climb the tree? That would
would
make
be
getting
sad.
Ultra Stone so much more bearable.
Oh yeah, I would. Because you don't have to watch a movie.
Yeah, you don't have to... a feature-length film. None of us beat a lava bubble. We should have done
Oh,
that.
I'll go
Oh
there.
man.
God, I'm counting on you guys. Come on.
Okay,
You're
okay.
dropping the ball here.
I'm going to chapter 5 like 3 times.
Okay. Honestly, I could probably do it right now. Actually, I have a lot. Actually, I feel like everything I do is like literally just do like chapter 5 stuff or chapter 4 stuff and then be done. You know, I'm just gonna go kill a lava bubble just while I'm here.
So
then I
you
have
can
to beat
see.
Electro Blooper, which would be pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, wait. You're not gonna
I'm beating
Star Spirits,
Electro
right?
so I can do... Yeah, I have Star Spirits now.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I'm beating Electro so I can do glasses.
You're doing glasses now?
I'm probably going to, and then I'll just do all my chapter 4 stuff. And then I'm probably gonna end on like defeat General Guy or something.
Right.
Oops.
We have a $10 donation from Moist Cookies saying, quote, "Thank you very much for helping me through a tough night. Love you all very much. Less than 3."
Yo, thank you for the donation.
Yeah, thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation.
This is going to support Doctors Without Borders, correct? Or did I?
This is
am I
correct.
mistaken? Okay, yeah, I actually really like Doctors Without Borders as a charity. I think it's a really good
You're
charity, so thank you for donating. I'm just gonna fight this dude because you have a lava bubble, probably. Hopefully, you do. Perfect. Alright, so the lava bubble is that little red dude. So something to note about goals that say defeat certain enemies. So when it says defeat an enemy, it means you have to reduce that enemy's HP to 0 and then complete the fight. So it sounds a little weird, but the idea is you can't use something like a fright jar to immediately win a fight. You need to actually kill this specific enemy that you need to defeat. So go ahead and unmark defeat a lot of robots. They just beat one.
Yep.
So yeah, no problem. There's literally one right here. I'm actually an idiot. I autopiloted to defeat a spike top. Not gonna lie.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm my bad. Doctors Without Borders is a charity that it's a charity that helps where doctors help patients in several in countries that are not like I don't know how to explain it, but like kind of
Underdeveloped
like war-torn countries, third world countries, without discriminating against like where it is, so like or what kind of country they're affiliated with. So it's basically just doctors that help people in need, no matter where they are or who they are. And I really think it's a good cause, especially with a lot of things that are happening in the world. Okay, I don't need
Nice level
Star
up
Power.
timing.
Okay, I'm gonna fight a Lucky Blooper now.
Oh yeah,
that's actually
so
why I
Avery's doing record skip.
Why you? Okay.
Well, because so he's trying to get the letter from behind this boo, and it's actually possible without doing the NPC pushing like he was doing, but he was using Bombette to push the boo a little bit to the side, makes it a little bit easier. But essentially, you can jump and press A at just the right frame and just the right angle to grab the letter, even though he's there. Pretty precise.
Yeah, it's one of those tricks that look really, really easy until you actually try it.
Wait, hold on,
I should save
8,
after every
15,
path. I should also eat this.
15,
Yep, there you got it. Okay.
22, 27. Yeah, sorry, I'm really bad at explaining things. 32? Is he... I don't know if he does a thing right now, so I'm just gonna keep this. I think he charges his thing. He does. Okay, so I can attack him, whatever.
There's gonna be a lot of talking to oneself during the actual fights.
Yeah, sorry, I do that a
Going
lot.
on.
38.
No, everyone does it,
43.
trust me.
I think he's dead. This will kill him. Yay, I beat Electro Blooper. What an easy boss.
Congrats.
Except that's not Super Blooper! Thank you, yeah, but yeah, that's the little spiel. I don't think I explained it that well, but that's yeah. Okay, what are the Kubaku favors? Okay. So Kubaku favors. So right now my goal is to try and work towards getting the glasses. The first goal is Koopa Legends. Okay. So this dude right here that I'm talking to, his name is Kubaku. He doesn't usually ask for favors, but he asks you for a lot of favors. And it just kind of involves a lot of like running around, doing. Oh, I needed to beat Chapter 5 for glasses anyway, so it's a good thing I did this.
Oh, right.
I'm smart. See, big brain. I actually
Big
have
brain.
8,000
You subconsciously knew you needed.
knew I needed to beat Chapter 5. So he just asks you for a lot of things, and it involves just a lot of like random stuff, random backtracking, random items, talking to certain people, etc. And so I have to do 13 of these in order to get 15 of these in order to get the glasses, which is a key item. So I'm going to be doing this for a little bit right now, just because I need to do it at some point, so I'm going to do it now. And I actually need to be in a post-Chapter 5 state, so I'm probably going to do all of it now, and then go do everything in Chapter 4. So yeah, for example, one of the quests is to go to his old friend Goompa, and asks for a tape that Goompa conveniently hides behind the furnace.
What's on that tape?
So, like, I don't know if Goomba knows about it, but, like, oof. I don't know if she wants to know about it.
Yeah, they won't tell you what's on it.
That's Mocha S right there.
Oh, I needed to cook the Koopa tea. Okay, so I forgot to go do something, but it's fine.
Are you the one who?
Holy
Do you have an extra
experience.
Koopa leaf?
I do have an extra Koopa leaf. That's why I
Okay.
grabbed one. Also, Avery, remember to grab a Koopa tea or Koopa leaf at some point to make a Koopa tea.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I need one more because I need to make a Koopa, don't I? Yeah, I do.
My
God,
God.
shoutouts to this. I'm not
This
gonna say
version of
anything because-
Bingo that has 1 of 3 goals.
No, this guy. Except I would like a more choice word than guy for Koopa because he's very annoying.
You could call him an old guy.
I could. I need a Goom Nut also. See, honestly, these goals are pretty boring, so don't watch my screen for like
Ah,
6 or 7 minutes.
I'm in chapter 6, so.
Oh, Avery, what are you doing right now?
Oh, that bee does 6 damage, by the way. It's really scary.
Did you just do? Wait, what are you doing right now?
He's
I'll grab a Goom Nut.
entering chapter 3.
I need a nutty cake. Wait, do I need? Oh no, okay, it's just the nutty cake.
No, you don't need cookbook.
Thank you.
Almost done with this little part, and then I have to do early Lackey.
All right.
Yeah, routing Koopa Koot favors on the
Um,
fly is not easy.
We're not doing a race. We're doing a co-op blackout. So basically, we're all working together to complete this board, to do everything on this board. So no one's really furthest ahead because we're all a team.
Doing it together.
No, friendship
time-
is what's the furthest
Time
ahead.
is whenever everything's been done. Doesn't matter by who. Or by
So
whom.
the furthest person ahead is friendship. Yo, give me your thing. Thank you.
Well,
So I need Luigi's autograph now.
Okay. Got the water stone, and now we have to do a trick called early lackluster. I'll let the
Which is a good
I'll leave the
trick.
explaining to someone else, but
Yeah, go ahead and explain it, Jacob.
Yep,
but,
so
it pretty much skips everything I just did. So
It's
okay.
it's another variation of, get this, loading zone storage. Wow.
are you doing the LZS method or the tree method?
I'll try.
Okay, if he's doing the LZS method, it's exactly the same as when you saw them trying to get the trying to do FP plus. But for anyone who
No, Mako.
what was that?
God damn it.
No, sorry. Talking to
Okay,
myself.
no, you're good. You're good. But so what he's going to be doing is jumping into the loading zone, and doing frame perfect jumps to keep that loading zone, and then skew his angle just enough so that he can fall out of bounds and skip, having to get the bubble berry, which is very far into chapter 6. And then you can skip straight to the Lackey fight and get Lackey.
I have to do Blue House Skip again. Because I messed up, because I have to go to chapter 3!
This is hard, by the way.
It is very hard. Every jump is frame perfect. You have to press A on just the right frame, and while you're jumping, you have to have a neutral stick, but then push the analog stick in the correct direction. Over and over again. And you need to get almost all the way to the other side of the screen.
Dude, what was the name of your Korean fan, Jacob? Because I have
Oh.
a Korean dude in my chat
Ah.
speaking Korean, and I don't speak
Oh,
Moonese.
yeah, that's him. I don't.
I almost got bodied by the bee, but it's okay.
Don't get
we're
bodied
good.
by the bee. Alright, I need to cook this thing.
That was fast. I'm actually happy about that.
Alright, I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna have
that's
to ask you to pick up some goals. Because I'm a little...
Oh,
actually,
no.
you still have a lot to do, actually, thinking about it.
Oh, I need
So,
a mark waterstone.
I might ask... Yeah, you probably will want to take third degree card. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's what I was thinking. Because I
And
have to
honestly,
go back. Because
I might take Lunar Stone. I don't know yet, though.
Yep. So if anyone was wondering what Avery just did, he just intentionally got into that battle to get down to 1 HP. Because he's going to be getting a badge called Mega Rush up here, which is very useful. Lets you do 4 extra damage. whenever you're in peril, which means you have 1 HP. And so he'll be able to beat the heart in 2 turns, combining that with power jump. Or sorry, power bounce.
All right,
Because that +4 counts for every jump.
Koopa Koop favors suck.
Yep, there you got the badge.
Let it be known that Koopa Koop favors suck. I think this is like one of the worst. These Merlovely's autograph, because holy crap, this one sucks.
Oof, forgot the key. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking for that one.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, I'm here. I'm gonna pick up feeling fine.
There's like literally no way I could die in this fight, so that's good.
Lackluster?
Yeah, I have 2 lessons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so what Avery's trying to do here, this spike room,
Is
you
feeling
can get...
fine? Yeah, it's feeling fine.
I think he skipped bow. Did he skip bow? I missed.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so he doesn't
I
have
told
bow,
him
so
to.
he...
Because he has Boost Portrait, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see there with good movement, you can get past it. With speedy spin. That's another reason to get speedy spin.
I have to heal again because I'm bad. I'll refresh.
Alright.
Ooh, the hammer throw strat's on Lackey. I like it.
Dude, I feel like I'm literally just going all over the place. I don't actually know what I should be doing or when I should be doing. Yo, nice. Circuitry is pretty decent, I think.
Circuitry's design is probably one of my favorite in Gen 4.
I actually love it. I love
7.
it. I love the name because it's circuit.
6.
It's literally a circuit tree. It's like circuitry. Dude, it's such a good pun. I love it. I'm a huge fan.
I forgot what generation Circuitry was for.
It's Gen
solid
7.
3 seconds. Yeah. Alright, so he beat Lackluster.
Yep.
And I can't ultra rank him now because. Oops.
Alright, and so Ice just entered chapter 4. Did you get the lemon candy already?
No, because I need to get the cake
right.
and the cookbook anyway.
Yep.
Fuck!
I nearly saw fuck myself.
Sorry, I
That's
cannot be
okay.
seen. All right, so
Everything's falling
I'm gonna.
apart.
So here's actually a really interesting little thing that happens in this game, or in this room particularly. So there's a one of these shy guys is holding a calculator, and so the idea is you need to kill the shy guy and he'll drop the calculator and then you can pick it up. But for some reason this game was programmed in such a way that any shy guy in that room is programmed. If you kill it and then leave the room and come back, it will trigger the shy guy carrying the calculator to no longer exist. So the calculator will just be on the ground no matter which shy guy you kill. So yeah, I just killed that shy guy. So I'm going to mark calculator, and I'm going to go get Ice Power down here, and the cookbook because I need the cookbook. Is Ice Power at Pink Station, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ideally you'll get through that path of flowers and death with only 1 encounter. But stuff happens.
Yeah, that's...
I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to this room, whatever. Yeah. I'm actually, I think, in a pretty good spot in terms of timing. Just depends on how fast I defeat General Guy.
Yeah, and so
I
Ice
think it's a
actually
cool little
isn't
trick.
in... Okay.
You kind of just use Paracarry and then you clip to the wall. It's pretty cool. I got Ice
Actually,
Power.
Just,
I'm gonna
you
fight
just
Kenzie
use
Cooper.
Paracarry in just the right spot.
Yeah. And then like, oh hey, I'm through the wall. And
Well-programmed game.
then I just do it again. Okay. So yeah, right now I'm just grabbing some stuff in chapter 4 that I need. So I needed Ice Power, which is that badge, and I'm going to now grab this item called a cookbook. That will let me combine 2 items with Tasty. I need to do that to make 2 items. One is called a lemon candy, and one is called a coup pasta. And those will help me get 2 other goals I have, and also the maple shroom, which is another goal I have. And then after that, my only other goal that I have planned will be to get to defeat General Guy. But I might pick up I might take up the Super Hammer and Lunar Stone from Avery. Because he's completing chapter 3 right now, right? Okay.
So I'm just beating up Kenzie Koopa.
Yeah.
There's an easy
Oh.
cheese strat.
Wait, why are you
And I'm
fighting?
only
him?
doing
Why are you fighting?
Levels? Probably levels.
4 levels.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's right. Yeah, so the black
Also, I
goals
just
are actually the
finished
ones. Black goals are the ones we've completed. Alright.
Yep, and you can see how Avery's beating the heart with the Mega Rush strat. If you get him
So
down
what
to
happens when...
good.
Sorry.
What happens
I
in
was
what?
gonna ask what happens when Kenzie Koopa doesn't get affected by Lullaby. Do you just cry?
Yeah, you just cry.
Yes, you just cry
Oh,
and
okay.
then reset.
I think it's an 81% chance to work.
I think it, 80 sounds
Or
right. This is
80,
not the
80
one.
maybe.
It might be 80. I think it's 80, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna go here. Shoot, I'm just running all over the place. It's so
Sounds like
hard to
Koopa
explain
Kid.
what I'm doing. Yeah. Well, actually... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Wait. Ah!
Oh no, what'd you do?
What did you do?
I didn't talk to Merlovely. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I went to Shooting Star Summit, talked to Merlo, and then didn't talk to Merlovely.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's fun.
What is going on here? A control train wreck.
I really hope we come underestimate.
Yep,
Oh,
so
it's
we're
only
doing
an hour. Oh, only an hour 15. Never mind. We're chilling. Okay, I thought we were like way later into the run.
nah.
I thought we were at like 1:30. Not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine then.
Wow, that took a year.
I can't believe I messed that up. I literally was like, oh yeah, I'll just talk to Merlo and Merlovely while I'm here. And just like, wow. And then I talked to
Alright.
Merly and it's just like, hi, do you want to spell? And I'm like, what? No.
Yep, Slim. Essentially, this is a blackout bingo. So pretty much what needs to happen is the 3 runners are going to complete all the goals on the card as fast as possible. So only one of them has to do each goal. So once all the goals are done, that's time.
So the mistake that I just made there, it's
What am I doing?
Nope,
kind
it's
of a decent one.
cooperative.
What's the new VHS again?
It's not that big of a deal, but one of the Kubakoot favors is to get an autograph from that fortune-telling lady
Nice job,
named
Avery.
Lovely. And so what you're supposed to do is you go to her house on Shooting Star Summit, talk to her, but then she'll say like, oh yeah, I'll do that, but I want you to get my crystal ball from my sister in chapter 2. So then you go to chapter 2, get the crystal ball, and then you go back to Shooting Star Summit and then get the autograph. So what happened with me is I forgot to talk to her when I was at Shooting Star Summit the first time, so I wasn't able to get the crystal ball. So I had to backtrack all the way back, which was kind of a waste of time, but not too big of a deal. And while I'm here, I'm going to do these other 2 things.
A little side note.
Yeah.
Lackluster is really broken.
Oh man.
Like, you saw how easily I did BHS back there. You just press C down and you're in.
Yeah, getting
Okay.
on lackluster kind of. Yeah, if you get it on lackluster in the right angle, he clips you into places. It's pretty nice.
Siege afterwards.
Yeah, pretty much. I should probably get this live stream even though I'm chilling.
Yeah. You need to Peach Warp twice, don't you?
Yes.
Nice, dude.
This is 90%, dude.
Woo,
really
let's
slow,
go. I need
90%.
a coop or dried pasta. Okay.
I think I'm gonna do old photo now.
Wait, you just beat chapter 3, right?
I'm gonna go back
You're-
to chapter 5.
You need to retrigger 5, yeah, because,
I'm gonna go back to 5 and then do the old photo.
okay,
I
sounds
catch
good.
you.
You just have to retrigger 5, and then you can just do it all.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Man, I'll be done really, really fast if I didn't forget Ultrastone.
Oh,
But that's okay. We need to pad this run anyway, because we're probably going to buy the estimate.
definitely. Yeah, so the estimate, so first time that I did a 2v2 Blackout Bingo, I think I routed it really well, and the person I was playing it with, Butterlord, he and I played really well, and we got, I think, like a 205 or something like that. And I think we did one more later with other people, and it was like a harder card, and it didn't go as well. We got like a 220, I don't know, something like that, 215, 220 something. So we thought 230 was like a pretty fair estimate. And then due to some last minute cancellations and scheduling issues, we turned this into a 3-person co-op bingo. We've never done a 3-person co-op bingo, so we had no idea how long it would actually take. But 2 hours is definitely a very conservative estimate, or a very liberal estimate. What's the word?
I didn't save. Oh no. Let's
Uh-oh.
hope
It'd be
and pray.
conservative.
So
Yeah,
you can
conservative.
soft lock here, and if that happens, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, I no longer
I
have
can
to.
say it now. I've actually never soft locked there before.
Yeah, okay, so Sunta, what he's doing is called Peach Warp. And so what he's doing is, even though he's already beaten Chapter 5, he wants to beat it again. And so you're never supposed to be able to get out of bounds to where he's going. But he's using Lackey to clip out of bounds, and then get down into the loading zone. And then after that, you're doing what's called a Lackey Teleport. That basically, it's another way to clip with Lackey. You can see he got it there first try. And then you can fall out of bounds, get back to this area, and the game doesn't know what to do necessarily whenever you get here and you're not in a chapter 5 state. So what it does is it kind of beats the chapter again, even though he's still in a chapter 6 state, and then it's just going to throw him to the next Peach cutscene in line, which is the post chapter 6 cutscene. So he just beat chapter 6.
I did a
And
bunch
yeah,
of cooking.
You can do that with chapter 7 too. Yo,
So what you're seeing right now from my screen is the any % no Peach Warp route except with Peach Warp when it's convenient. Because usually you're supposed to hand in the water stone and you're supposed to go through chapter 6 and do all that stuff, but I can't give that away. Otherwise I have to unmark the goal. So I had to do early Lackey Luster, and when you do that, you can't beat the chapter anymore, normally. So I had to Peach
'cause you
Warp to
skip items
actually
you need.
finish it.
So I actually needed to grab a 3rd Koopa Leaf that I forgot. So
Oh,
I don't
no.
have one anymore. So I had to unmark the goal. But it's okay, because Koopa Leafs are really easy to get. So I can just grab another one.
Yo, thanks, Moist Cookies. You as well.
Yes.
Same to you, Moist Cookies. Have a good morning.
Alright. I am almost done with Koopa Koot. And by that I mean I'm like halfway done. Alright, what's next? Life Shroom.
We all in
Alright, so
really
this guy,
boring
okay,
parts right now.
this one quest is actually kind of dark because he asks you for a life shroom because he's scared he's gonna die soon. I'm 100% serious. That's like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm really old. Can you give me a life shroom for like insurance? And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a little bit sad, but sure.
Yeah.
I think the same favors in Thousand Year Door with the mayor of Koopa Village.
Maybe. I don't remember. Alright. Shut up. Sorry, I was talking to the Bob-ombs, because that's
I
actually
know.
what the quest is. They tell the Bob-ombs to shut up. So I told them to shut up. Okay.
So what's
Now I have
your
to do old
favorite Peach
photo.
anyway?
Yay. Alright, so I
Post
actually
chapter
messed up my
7 'cause
routing
it's fast. And
a
you
little
hold
bit
P.
Yes.
again. And so now I have to do Blue House Skip again. But it's okay, because I'm really good at this game.
I believe it.
Is this a third Blue House skip?
No, this is the second one because earlier when I said I had to do it is when I realized I had to do Blue Husk skip, and now I'm doing it. Did we just ban ASCII art in the chat?
It wasn't the classic Tetsume, so for anyone out there,
Dude,
do
why
not
is this
post
trick
that.
really
I do not
impossible?
endorse it.
What the actual heck? That's not cool, people.
Oh yeah, that's classic Twitch chat though. Don't do that though. That's bad.
That is bad. Palmy is actively moderating, so if y'all want to get banned, my ban hammer is hot and ready to go.
Oh, do you guys want to see me crash the game?
No.
We always want to see you crash games.
All right, I'll do that. I will literally
try
crash the
doing
game
it
right here
with
if you want me to.
As long as you're
Probably
good on
save
your
first.
incentives.
You don't lose your progress.
Just save.
I'm going to save and then yeah, let me grab the old photo, then I'll save and then I'll crash the game because I think that'd be funny.
This is the Paper Mario community.
Alright.
This is
That's the
us.
old photo. Okay, I'm pretty sure this crashes the game. Alright, hold on. I gotta save first so I can reset.
Where am I going?
I think I'm a little ahead on goals. So I'm gonna
Okay.
crash the game here. It's this room, yeah. Yay, the game crashed.
Oh yeah.
Yo, wait, what you get?
I just got the weight without the
Oh yeah.
without the ghost
Yeah,
in
so
there.
it tries to make the boo talk to you, but there's no boo there to talk to you.
Alright. I never have to go back to chapter 3, thank god. Alright, that was fun. Fun little detour.
Wait, why did you get old photo?
Because I need it to get glasses.
Oh, glasses is after old. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, glasses sucks.
Yep. You also have to be post chapter 5.
That's a good goal. It's arguably better than Jade Raven without any synergy, though.
It's okay, I'm gonna get glasses. Yay. Wait. Just kidding! I need to Peach Warp again, or Blue Husky again! Because guess who didn't give the vase to Colorado?
Weren't you the one talking about it? Or was that Santa?
Oh, I think the whale
said
might be
that
there.
like
I'm just
an
gonna take the
hour ago,
whale. Guess who didn't give the oh my, I'm just gonna take the whale. I don't even care. God, I'm so dumb.
To be fair, that's half you, half the game.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna take the whale. Jesus Christ. Okay. I literally talked to him and he's like, nope. Oh, nope, don't got anything. I'm like, wait. Oh, I'm not in chapter. I'm not after 5, dude. Ah. So Avery, what are you working on right now? You're on old photo.
Pages.
Okay, got it.
What? How did I? Okay, that looked really sketchy.
Wait.
Whoops.
Please tell me this doesn't trigger 5 for the first time. Oh no.
I want to say it. If it does, you just saved.
I can
so.
reset because I just saved after crashing the game.
But I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Okay. No, because I entered the beach scene, the beach screen.
Oh, did the
Oh,
cutscenes?
okay, yeah.
No, fuzzies are here. Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah,
Whew, okay.
it's kind of the same thing with like chapter 4.
Oh, okay, thank God.
It's
That would
just
have been
because
really
the title's
bad.
you hadn't seen it
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
The panic bus was so hardcore there that I literally was about to be like, hyperventilating for a sec.
Nah, it's okay. I
alright,
saved
it's alright.
like less than a few
This is
minutes
the
ago,
classic
so
Paper
it wouldn't have
Mario
been a big
bingo.
deal.
Oh
Like,
no.
it's really
It's
bad to
not a
say, but
bingo
this happens
without-
every time.
It's not a bingo without a single. Oh no.
Oh no.
Crap, I messed something up.
That's the classic, dude. All right. So yeah, I think Sunset touched on it earlier, but the specific post chapter 5 state is the same as pre chapter 6, and the only way to be pre chapter 6 is to have this final seed. So I needed to get that seed from Colorado, and that is what gives me after chapter 5, and that's the only thing that unlocks the final Koopa Koot favor. But yeah. So that's my bad, but it's okay. All right.
Oh boy, Merlovely's autograph.
That's a good one. Don't forget to talk to
That's-
Merlovely. Wait,
Yeah, like
what?
someone else in this call.
Hello? Wait. That's a coop.
Please
Where are
tell
his
me.
glasses? Wait.
Second bush from the left.
Wait, why
Oh,
is
second
he
bush.
not giving me a
Yeah, hold on.
quest?
Uh,
Hello?
Wait, what are you getting?
I'm trying to get glasses, but he's not giving me a quest right now.
You just
what
did
was
old
the-
photo, right?
No, I already gave him the old photo. I already did coup pasta. So I have to give all the seeds? Oh, no, I'm dumb. I need to enter the screen before... Okay. Sorry. Giving the seed isn't the trigger for after Chapter 5. It's entering the room before the flower garden. Remember, that's the trigger, is entering this
What?
room. You didn't know that?
This
The
game's
trigger...
not- Okay.
Yeah, it really is. Because that's the trigger to move Colorado to, to the garden.
Yeah, because
So it's really dumb. All right,
that
I'll
way if
explain.
you like come back from the blue pipe.
If this works, I'll explain what happens. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that's kind of weird. So
Hello?
what happened is
Hello.
where are his glasses? Hello.
Aren't they?
I thought they were in that first screen. They might be in another
Yeah,
screen.
first screen, second push to the left.
Yeah.
From the left.
Oh, right over here. Okay. So something that's weird about this game and triggers is after you give the seed to Colorado, there is a trigger once you enter. Oh wait, I need to keep the glasses. I almost
Yeah,
gave
don't
them to him.
do not give that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That would be
Sorry, I'm
bad.
all over the place right now. There is a trigger, which happens once you enter this screen of Toad Town. And what this trigger does is it finally officially puts you in a right before Chapter 6 state, and it also moves Colorado to the screen of like with the door to Chapter 6. So I actually needed to enter that screen to hit the final trigger. It's really dumb.
Triggers are the sole reason why bingo in this game is really hard.
Alright, and so I'm gonna give this guy a lemon candy, and by giving him a lemon candy, he will move, which will give me power plus. So now I have to beat General Guy, which is gonna be annoying when I get caught on a block like an idiot.
Oh, wait,
did
I
saw
miss
the
mirror
trigger
clips?
5.
Santa?
Yeah.
Oh no. Santa used Lackey with another Lackey Teleport to clip through the mirror.
Alright,
There
Jacob,
you
how do
go.
I
That's
beat
it.
Lantern Ghost?
Very
Upgrade
carefully.
Gimba. Or,
Huh?
yeah, upgrade Gimbario
Yeah, you can-
and follow this video.
That just sounds terrible, not gonna lie.
If you want like a 3-minute fight, do that.
I mean, you can use the upgrade block right before.
I'm gonna
Unless
use
you-
that for Watt so I can beat
Yeah, that's true.
what's his face? I think I'll just use Parakeet. I'll figure it out. He's not that hard of a boss, and I have a life room and no
Oh, yeah,
Wagabump,
okay.
but I also have star power, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'd probably jump with Mario.
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna
a lantern.
jump shell shot is not gonna be what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
and then he'll blow
Yes.
out the candle. I'll jump shell shot. That's already 12. Then he'll light attack me, and then I'll power jump.
Yeah. Block with
Hopefully
partner, I
block.
assume.
Hopefully block the part with the partner.
Definitely
but-
safe.
Yeah, I'll save. I just healed, so I should be fine. Also, I strategically hit the switch. Oh, I need to go get the whatchamajiggy. That's literally every bingo ever. Is I'll figure it out. One of those things about triggers. So someone actually asked this earlier, but I beat 5, but I need to beat the Chapter 4 boss. So how am I going to go back into Chapter 4 if I've already beaten 5? And the frying pan, which is this item over here, is actually a trigger to put me back into Chapter 4. So once I grab this item, I will be back in Chapter 4, which means I can fight General Guy. Alright, I forgot to fight the fuzzies, though. Can I do anything against these guys? I don't have items.
It'll be really cool if this fight gives me 50 or 48 XP.
That'd be cool, yeah.
That would be really nice.
How many, what's your star power right now? Or your... How much BP do you have?
BP, I have 9, so I just need to level up
Okay.
one more time.
And then... Wait, you have 9 BP?
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Have you not used Chet Ripper yet?
I got 47, dude.
No, dude.
Oh no!
And then,
I need
are you
fight
going to,
literally anything in the game.
and then are you going to use... Have you not used the stat changes?
No. So I
Okay.
just need to level up. I need to get 1 star point.
Actually, you don't need... If you're at 9, you don't need to level up, because you get +2. So that would put you at 15.
Wait, what?
When you
I can do
use
multiple
Chet Rippo...
times?
No. Using Chet Rippo will lower your HP and
Yeah, he
FP level
lowers
by
it,
1
yeah.
and increase your BP by 2.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that would
dude.
put you at 15.
Oh.
And then you can equip HP plus and FP plus and go fight Master. Or fight the Master
Alright,
first, so
yeah.
you have more HP. I don't know.
Yeah. Santa, do you know how to beat this puzzle? I think it's pretty hard.
No, I'm just gonna skip it.
Okay.
But don't worry, I
That's
never got that
respectable.
puzzle as a kid. That puzzle was really hard as a kid.
I don't know which one it is.
Meanwhile, what's Avery doing? I forgot to ask.
Still doing the favors, I think.
Sick. What a good goal.
Don't need to beat the puzzle.
That puzzle
So
was really
all
hard.
of that peach warping, all of that lackluster stuff, everything I did for the past 20 minutes was to get this one badge.
Feels bad, dude. But it actually is.
E up, D down.
Oh, good. I'm so
It's a good
glad you
badge.
got
We're gonna
that.
just
It is a
sit
good
in this
badge,
room for a
but it's
little bit.
also really annoying to get. Okay. Alright, so I'm fighting Lantern Ghost. This guy is really annoying. Oh. Alright, that's
Like I rubbed myself against the door, mashing A, hoping I'll go into the door, and the clover almost spotted me.
nice.
Should I just beat Goopa? Not yeah, Crystal Kane at this point.
No, because you don't need to usually. Dang, I missed the block. You should like actually go do more important things, like ultra ranking Lackluster.
Dude, this trek back is gonna suck.
What is that? That's 16? I've dealt 16 to this guy.
How much HP does he have? 40?
Yeah. This guy's really annoying. Okay, perfect. 20. 26. Blow out your candle. Good.
Oh, the palace is really short. You never know.
Oh, Avery
because
got
you
old.
go-
Avery did get old photo. I was wrong.
Oh,
Or just-
Oh, you got it already? Oh, sick. Thank God.
oh, cool.
23?
So if I was smart, this is where I'll ultra rank
Yes.
Lackluster.
That's good. Glad I got
But
that.
alas.
At 23? God, I hate fighting
Oh.
this guy.
Wait, Avery, are you going to get the super hammer?
I'm gonna go 5 plus.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
okay,
fight-
okay.
Go fight.
Yeah, just make
super
sure not to
super
enter the desert from there, because that'll trigger chapter 2.
You should. Okay, you're fighting Buzzer right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I could possibly. Oh, I beat him. Wow. I could also technically try to fight Super Blooper. Because after this, actually no, you could. Yeah, one of us do Super Blooper, one of us do Super Hammer Lunar Stone. Sound good?
Junior Troopa is just frozen there. I was not expecting
Who?
that. Junior
I
Troopa.
don't know who you're talking about.
Hey, we've seen him once.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, it is so hot in my room right now. Our heat is like legit on ultra high or something.
So
Like
I
this is
have
like
to
some
do
this is like some
but
crisis level high or heat right now.
if you jump on the shovel and get that jump, you can jump on this house. And in here.
Get attack of XD or E, whichever one it is.
This is a good badge, I like it. I like to have fun with bingos, if you couldn't tell.
Bingos are the most serious of categories. No fun allowed.
Oh, I should have done a quiz, no quiz.
I did not know about that shovel jump.
It's really stupid.
Relatable.
I'm actually
All right, how do I beat
kind of surprised I
this
got
guy?
that. General guy?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
don't
good
have a
question.
repel gel. Do I have a life shroom?
You
I have
don't
a
have
life
anything.
shroom. I'll be fine, maybe.
I
We'll figure
believe.
it out.
I saved, maybe. Did I save? I'm gonna go save again.
Did you save?
I don't know. I'm gonna save. Now I did.
I need body buzzer.
Buzzer's a very easy boss.
Correct.
But yeah, Avery, you're gonna have to go back through the train, unfortunately, because entering the desert will be
Yo, got into peril. The strats.
Actually, you could technically go in through the main thing and then go fight Super Blooper. Actually, you have Mega Rush. Go fight Super Blooper.
Oh, that's true.
And then if you're not done by the time I'm done here, I'll just go grab the Lunar Stone and the Super Hammer, because those will be really fast. Sound good?
Oh.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Oh.
What?
I was like, oh, that's fine. And then I realized that.
It's not
Oh,
fine?
no. Yeah, it's not fine.
Alright, hopefully I
I
beat
might
this
take
guy.
a quick detour to Cooper Village.
Oh, do you not have enough BP?
I have BP, I just don't have HP or FP.
Oh.
Oh, for HP plus?
Yeah, for if I'm doing Master 2.
I think Avery can do it, because he is... Yeah, that's one of the
Alright,
first.
Ultra Boots though.
How does he
Yeah, that's true.
But Avery is pretty ripped. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully I don't
Also
die,
did really well.
'cause I'm going to do
Yeah, so are you just doing it for swag?
No, I have to retrigger 5.
Oh, right in your past. Okay, so what Sunta's doing is early whale. Basically did another loading zone storage jump, LZS jump. Or LZS to be able to clip out of bounds and then do a precise angled seam walk. Then you can just jump into the whale's mouth. And that re-triggers chapter 5. And that you can do that as many times as you want. There's no limit. You can always get back into chapter 5 that way. Pretty hard trick to do. Santa actually.
How much health?
That was actually pretty impressive. How
How
fast
much
you
health
got
does
that.
the Shy Guy stack have? 10?
Stack?
Yeah.
I think 10. Yeah, it's 10.
Okay. I don't know if I can
Are you
kill them,
okay?
so I'll shock one and then kill the other one.
General
might
Guy
be
is actually
fine.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, he is. I might be fine. We'll find out.
I mean,
I have
it's not.
faith.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same trick as before, except this time I'm not gonna jump around the loaded zone. I'm gonna jump in here, and we're gonna watch a feature-length film.
He's only doing Yoshi skip, not Raph skip.
Yes, jumping around the loading zone is considered, I guess, raft skip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I have the strats. This is gonna be super cheesy, but I'm gonna stall with. I'm gonna heal myself to full using refresh and focus and shocking
Oh
the
my
Shy Guy stack. Never say that my brain isn't massive.
Alright, Avery fighting Super Blooper right now, using the Repel Gel Peril strats.
That's a good strat. How much damage does Bomb do? It deals 4 and Lightning does 5.
I honestly
Lightning
don't
does
know.
4, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember the last time I fought General Guy and I didn't have a Repel Gel.
Yes.
Relatable. These are this is if this isn't the embodiment of bingo, I don't know what is. Me power shocking to stall the Shy Guy stack and then using focus.
I love bingo.
Bingo's great.
Agreed.
Ah.
This is the best strat I've ever come up with. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade Lackluster.
Yeah, this is actually the AGDQ runs are 24 hours, so the stream never stops.
Oh no, Avery,
What
did you
is-
save?
Uh-oh.
I see.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Can you shock General Guy?
I want to say no.
Dang.
Okay,
Well, I want to
so
say
I'm
yes,
gonna-
but I don't think you can.
Okay, 4. Oh, I'm fine. This fight will be easy, maybe. Oh, and I can get paralyzed by lightning, can't I?
Yes.
I
No,
have a
no, no.
repelled. I have a life
I don't
room. I'm
know, dude.
fine.
This is fine.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Since Master 2 is gonna be really hard for me because of my stats, I'm going to go do Super Hammer Lunastone.
Do Super Hammer Lunastone and then let Avery fight Master because Master 3 is gonna be really easy for him.
Well, 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
you can get Mega Rush.
Oh, it's just third degree card, so it's just Master 1.
Yeah, if it was Diploma, this would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Repel Gel, that's the strat.
I'm gonna fight Electro Blooper now. God damn it.
You
I'm
guys
okay,
doubted me,
too.
but I killed General Guy. Bam! Easy game. Here, I might
Oh my
just...
god.
Actually, wait, do you have Ultra Rank Lackluster yet? Or no?
No, so I was gonna do that on my way, like in chapter 2.
Okay. Because I could just go to... I can just head to Chapter 2 right now. And then...
Or just chill? Or
Yeah, I think so. Or how long would it take you to fight
He won't say.
the Master?
I have 5 HP and FP, dude.
Yeah,
So
I think it'd
that'll
be
be
better if
rough.
Avery just fights him.
I do have 3. I could try.
I don't know. You should focus on getting the upgrade or the ultra rank at Lackluster. I don't want to get hit. Oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah, I'll do that.
No, it's cool, dude. It's good seeing people chat.
I think that's too much.
Should I take the L
On what?
and just go through the desert?
You just go to the Mount Rugged upgrade block,
Yeah,
and then I'll
I
just
guess I'll
grab
go through the desert.
I'll grab Lunarstone and Super Hammer because I'm like headed there right now, and then Avery will get third degree card,
Okay, okay.
and then that'll be it. Perfect, yeah, and then we're gonna be done.
Killing it.
That went surprisingly well. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. We will be done soon. All right, remember, everyone has to end on a game crash.
Yeah, I can't get this ultra. I have to go through the desert then and grab the
Wait,
Oasis
why?
crash here.
Wait, what? Just grab the one at Mount Rugged.
Yeah, but if I want to crash,
Oh, you're
then
right.
get that one.
No, but you can't use that. You can't use that upgrade block if you want to crash on it.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to the Oasis.
No, I know, but if you use the Oasis upgrade block, you can't crash then afterwards.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, because the upgrade, you have to like pull up an upgrade menu.
Yeah, of course. I
So-
have partners, dude.
No, what I'm saying, dude, just I don't know.
Okay,
Okay, I don't know what crash you're talking about then.
I'm talking
Just
about the.
get the
What? I'm just gonna get the goal, okay?
just get the goal. I don't know what we're
There,
talking
no.
about. All right.
You guys are just so cool. I'm sorry this is like probably really stressful for all y'all. But you guys are doing great.
Nah, we're having a blast. We're honestly just being kind of dumb, but yeah.
You guys are
I'm in
amazing.
drinking mode now.
Okay. Yeah, I think Avery and I are gonna end pretty much the same time. Avery might end just a little bit before me, depending on how fast his fights go.
You guys mind if I borrow this time to just read off a couple of important things?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, no donations have been made after the fact, but it's also kind of the more lull time of the night. But I do want to make mention while we're still here that Doctors Without Borders is still an amazing thing, and if you guys can, make your donations while you're
Oh
able.
shoot. Sorry, I had to think.
You got third degree card already? What the heck?
What? Okay, I just have to do a fight, and then I'll unclick Lunarstone. I got Lunarstone.
I mean, it's mastered once for free.
That's fair.
Yeah, with Mega Rush, he's.
So
completely
yeah,
free.
go ahead and uncheck Super Blooper, uncheck Lunarstone, and I will grab Super Hammer in like less than a minute.
Nice.
For some
Sorry,
reason, I was
sorry,
thinking I was master
distracted.
too.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, so you can go ahead and continue.
Anyway, just want to let you know that likely after this, so Kloha has a little bit of spare time to eat dinner, I will go ahead and complete one of my incentives, which is going to be reading off the Metal Gear Solid 4 theme. So if you have anybody who's be interested in listening to that, be sure to bring them in. Also, keep in mind, every $5 that is donated, I will be reading off those comments in a voice of your choice, be it either Morgan Freeman or Solid Snake. So if you'd like to hear some fun donations read and fun things, you're good. And GG to the runners with a nice time here, as I can get to it real quick, at a 1 hour, 50 minutes, 54 seconds.
Oh,
GG
wow.
to the runners.
That was pretty good. I'm pretty happy
That's
with
a-
that.
That was a really good one. Good job, guys.
Thank you. Alright, so I know we're a little bit... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm nowhere near anything interesting.
Alright, so since we're a little bit underestimated, can I take a couple minutes to show off two really, really funny
Wait,
things in this game?
Doesn't Avery still have to beat Super Blooper?
No, he already beat... Wait, you already beat Super... Oh, we haven't beaten
No, he-
Super Blooper yet?
No, he died to him, remember?
Oh, no, sorry, on time. I thought he had already won. Oh, that's my bad.
And the journey continues.
My bad. Sorry, I thought
He's
Avery
like,
won.
what?
Yeah, I thought Avery beat him and just didn't unmark it.
Yeah, that's
No,
my bad.
he
I didn't
died.
know that.
No, I can
Okay.
do it faster.
Oh, okay. My bad, my bad.
Wait, what am I doing over here?
Alright, I believe in Avery. He can do it.
I guess you can do it well. or
Sorry,
set it
Rob.
up
I
at least.
thought he had already beaten Super Looper. That's my mistake.
What is it, Lockseed? Alright, come here.
The rules for this bingo are between the three of us, we have to complete all 25 goals on this card. And so there are certain things. So for certain items and key items, it means we have to have them in our inventory. For defeating chapters or bosses or enemies, it means we have to have defeated those bosses. Other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Have at least 15 DP. If someone has to have 15 DP, those kind of things. Oh. Oh, you don't have very much star power, that's why. Ooh, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can...
Oh.
Better strat also.
You
I don't
Probably could have gotten into peril off the second.
I don't have a repel gel. Where's the closest repel gel I could get? Oh, I could get one in,
Or that one.
in the village. Here. While Avery's doing that, I'll also try to... The blackout means that you have to get the entire board.
And we're done.
Oh, you got him?
Oh, wow, you
Oh,
got him?
nice.
Dang.
All right, never mind. We got him. Good job, dude.
So that's
Barrel
tough.
tracks.
Nice. You're a step ahead of me.
And we'll
Sick.
collect that
Good
chance.
job, dude. All right. So I know this is a little selfish, but since we have a couple minutes, would it be possible for me to show off a couple, like 2 really cool glitches that are really funny, and I want to show off in front of almost 3,000 people? Would that be okay with you since we have just a couple minutes? Alright.
You
Pikachu
have the
says,
time.
okay,
Let's go.
so let's see. This file right here. Okay, so I'll give you a little backstory on how I set up this file. So this file, what I did was I beat chapter 5, or I beat chapter 6 and did the Peach cutscene, and then I went back and beat chapter 5 again. So by re-triggering a previous chapter, and then I beat chapter 5. So what happens in the chapter 6 Peach cutscene is Peach unlocks the front door, which lets you get to a certain area and then do some stuff. But normally that door is locked in every other Peach cutscene. So
Right.
in that chapter 6 Peach cutscene, there's like the other door that leads to Bowser's castle, and normally Twink will say, "Oh, don't go in there; it's dangerous." But this is the chapter 5 Peach cutscene, so that trigger for Twink to say that doesn't exist. So I can just enter this door. And by entering that door, you notice there's a save block there, and all the Koopa Trolls are now gone, and the music changed. And that's because I've now successfully triggered the game into chapter 8. And the game actually thinks I'm controlling Mario and not Peach. So something
Wow.
interesting you can do. Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong floor. Hold on. Sorry. There's a little interesting thing. It's actually kind of funny little animation. I'll do that really quick. Over here. And so because the game thinks I'm Mario, there's normally a Toad here, and the Toad will let you like rest and recover all your stuff. So because the game thinks I'm Mario, it will actually let me rest as Peach. And so when I rest as Peach, this is a little something. You'll see the animation soon. It's a little wonky. It's kind of funny. But the real interesting thing is this. Sorry, Peach is really slow. I wish she moved a little bit faster. Climb up these stairs. So yeah, because the game thinks I'm in chapter 8 again, the game also will say like, oh, if you enter the room that has Bowser and you're in chapter 8, then it must mean that you're gonna fight Bowser. But unfortunately, right now, I'm Peach. I can't remember if I beat Hallway Bowser already or not, but... okay, so in this file, I actually already went all the way to the end of the game and beat Hallway Bowser as well. So because of that, Hallway Bowser is no longer here, which means I, as Peach, can walk all the way up to the final boss fight and fight Final Bowser as Peach. We'll see what happens when I do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah. 100% serious.
This is amazing.
It's actually quite funny when you see this, but it's kind of a long walk because, you know, Peach is really slow, but...
It's worth it.
And unfortunately, you can't jump as Peach, so you can't hit those save blocks. But I believe Rob Dog tested this, and he can correct me if I'm slightly wrong, but if you were to be able to jump and hit that save block and then reset the game, you would restart the game as Mario. But yeah, so here I am as Peach, entering the final boss fight, trying to save Peach.
Yeah, hopefully we get Claw. 25%
Yeah.
chance that this is
Yeah,
even
25%
cooler.
chance I get the claw attack. So unfortunately, there's no damage sprite for Peach. So whenever Peach takes damage, the game just immediately crashes. But if he gives me like butt stomp, or if he gives me fire, then the game will just crash. But if he gives me claw, something else slightly funny will happen. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is the final boss fight as Peach. Unfortunately, all I can do is Twink, butt stomp, doesn't crash, really? Thought it did. Well, maybe it doesn't. We'll find out. So unfortunately, all I can do is just attack and pray. That's Butt Stomp. No. Oh, Butt Stomp doesn't crash. Wow, I didn't know that.
Huh. Well, he can't
So
jump
he gave me
anymore.
Butt Stomp, so I can't jump anymore, which is unfortunate. Twink still doesn't deal any damage, but right now he's gonna Star Shield, which will. So you can't actually win this fight. Like, there's absolutely no way to win this fight, unfortunately. But you could theoretically make it go on forever by having him always give you Butt Stomp, I guess.
It's actually a greater chance. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's still 25%.
Let's see if I get
Star
Claw
Shield.
this time. Alright, give me Claw, give me Claw. So Claw's kind of funny because I got fired. So that actually just crashes the game right there. But pretty funny little glitch. And then I got one more really funny game crash that is I pretty much can't explain still because it doesn't make sense. And I love showing this off because it's very, very fast. So I actually switched to English because I have a file that's set up really quickly or really easily. So there's a badge in this game called Double Dip. It's this one right here. And what it does is it lets me use 2 items in one turn. So I'm fighting Lava Piranha. This particular thing only happens against Lava Piranha. And it's really interesting. I still don't really know why it happens, but if I use once I start this fight, if I use the double dip item and then use literally any item. So let's say I use Dusty Hammer, right?
Okay.
And then I have a second turn, or a second item, and I use an Egg Missile, then, you know, everything works fine. Egg Missile is an attack, it deals 6 damage to any enemy, you know, easy, everything works as intended. However, sorry, I have to wait for his attack. However, if I use Double Dip, and my first item is the Egg Missile, so if Egg Missile is the second item, nothing happens. If my first item is the Egg Missile, the game just crashes. And you'll see it, yeah, on stream in just a second. I really don't know why, but it just does. Yeah, and it looks like Avery, are you trying to do a sushi peach rope right now, or sushi glitch?
I don't really know what I'm trying.
All right, sick.
Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah, that's Paper Mario. Pretty fun
Bingo.
game.
Oh yeah, I can walk around with a save block.
Oh yeah, save block storage. That's a good one. This game's very broken. There are a lot of very useless glitches that allow us to do a lot of really silly things. I don't have super, but yeah. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Yeah, so Avery right now is doing a cool thing called save block storage, where he keeps the save block up and he can move around
And I saw
like
block.
this. And yeah, you can soft lock by just making a mistake. Do you have? Oh, you don't have that block. Can you destroy that block, Avery?
That one?
Yeah. Do you have the Ultra Hammer?
I think so.
Because you can do Sushi Peach Warp. It's pretty easy. No, I'm just kidding. I think.
Yeah, we should probably end it.
Yeah, I think that'll call it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in Paper Mario Bingos, then feel free to join our Discord. Or just in Paper Mario speedrunning at all. Feel free to join our Discord. We're really open. We love new runners. We always try to help out. So if you have any questions, please let us know.
Could you guys actually link
Oh yeah.
your
Yeah,
streams
I got
and or
it.
Discord in the chat, please? That'd be actually really helpful. I've been meaning to do that, but I've neglected it, sadly.
Where's our Discord link? Oh, there you go. You got it. And then
Thank you, Jacob.
Again.
yeah, feel free. You said link our streams as well.
Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind. It just makes it a little bit more convenient for some of the viewers to watch.
Yeah, so that's my stream. That's into Avery is Avery1D.
I got you.
I got it.
You get it?
Nicely done, guys.
All right.
Unless you guys have any questions or shout-outs, or if you guys want to have any other discussion, I'm open to give you a quick interview as we're still waiting on just a couple of people.
I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll answer it best we can. Do you have any questions about the run or any of the, anything you think we didn't explain well in terms of glitches or?
I think you guys did a phenomenal job overall. The only question I had, I guess because I'd just like to know the history of the runners, is what got you guys to really start speeding this game in the first place? What hooked you?
You can go first, Dice.
Okay, actually for me, it was watching I Ate Your Pies run at SGDQ 2013. That's what SGDQ 2013 was like what introduced me to speedrunning. And I saw Pies run. I loved Paper Mario as a kid. It was my favorite game as a kid. So I said like, hey, I'm gonna give this a try. And then I tried Blue House Skip, and I was like, maybe I'll try something else. No, but I stuck with it, and eventually learned it, and now I have a ton of fun. How do you do the glitch thing? I don't know, Blair. That's a good question.
Alright, so the reason I got into this game because I kind of got salty at my previous speed game, which is Donkey Kong 64, which is later on in this marathon. Yeah, the 90% grind is a little bit rough for that game, even back then.
So he came to Paper Mario instead.
I know, right? So it was the same thing, really. I Ate Your Pie. Watching his streams got me into this game. I actually didn't play this game until I was about 15 or so.
Oh wow!
So I played it later in life. However, I don't know. I was just always a fan of Thousand Year Door. That was my first Paper Mario, and I decided to speedrun this game because it seems like it had better mechanics. So this was back in way back, like 2015 or something like that.
And it feels like such a long time now.
It does. That's the gist of it.
Wow, that's really cool.
Unless
you guys have... Oh yeah, you have too, Avery. I'm really curious to see what you have to say on.
Avery, hello?
You there, Avery?
Oh, sorry, I had to blow my nose.
What got you into speedrunning Paper Mario?
I think it was when I watched Glower's 143.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm Glower is the world record holder. He is like really good. I think he's just at this point he's just like the best Paper Mario runner like just that we have. He I think he doesn't have I think there are a couple categories he doesn't have the world record in because Wii U timing is the Wii U is faster than N64, but he is definitely probably the most skilled runner of Paper Mario currently. So be sure to go follow him if you want to see a lot of high level Paper Mario. He is very good. He's been on the 90% grind for a while now. I'll link his stream as well because be sure to follow him.
In fact, I'm Glower actually had a question in chat. I don't know which person he was referring to, but he was wondering how you did the glitch thing.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Very careful. Very careful.
There are quite a lot of glitches.
You press the buttons and stuff happens.
Very careful.
Yeah. But yeah, so shout outs to Glower as well. Yeah. You got anything else to say, J-Cog? J-Cog is another really skilled runner. He's a pretty high level runner. He was, I think, you just moved, so you kind of really join in, but it was good to have you here on commentary, at least.
Glad to be here.
I was glad to have all you guys in commentary. I enjoyed all you guys. I'll be sure to make sure to follow each and every one of you just to keep tabs, as I've really been intriguing myself to get hooked onto Paper Mario. So you might see a new runner, because Super Metroid's great and all, but this has kind of been something that I've been kind of eyeballing for a few years, and might go ahead and try it out with y'all.
Yeah, and if you or any other runners are looking to get into the game, my personal suggestion is glitchless. It's definitely the most beginner-friendly category, and we have a really good beginner guide out there. If people do want to get into categories that have glitches, probably any % no peach warp is the most beginner-friendly.
Oh, nice.
At least optimal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you watch my bingo, it's pretty much
that is really bad to start with, but
yeah, any percent's really rough because it's very RNG heavy.
Yeah.
And then also another category is all cards. Optimal all cards is really rough because
Very difficult.
It's very difficult because there's a lot of like there are a lot of very fast but very risky strats that you can do. But if you don't do those, it's actually a pretty safe run. There's not like very few moments of RNG that can kill you, and there's actually a decent amount of backup strats. So if you're looking for a little bit longer run that does more of the game, then that's another option for beginners.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and go to a break here, and I'll be getting myself ready to read off that awesome Metal Gear 4 Solid speech in the voice of Solid Snake. So thank you guys once again, and
yeah, thank
enjoy
you
the
for
rest of
letting
your
us
Thank you
on.
for having us.
always.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, chat. I'm going to need just a couple minutes to prepare up my voice and get ready. Do keep in mind you're seeing more of the incentives up on screen here. DK Crew raps along to the DK song is still up for grabs. Tag for Smash Brothers Ball for Bingo, WAP, Hog, Lonk, and DWB is also up for grabs. There's still lots more to do and lots more to donate for, so if you want to go ahead and see some more really cool runs coming up, throw in your donations now. Shoutouts again to all of the Paper Mario staff. They've been a wonderful help to everyone. And thank you again for participating in this Bingothon. You really are making a difference. So with that, we'll go ahead and take this quick intermission now so you guys can get a good breather, and we'll see you in a few minutes for an amazing speech.